the way back and watch all the way through and it just cuts through, yeah. Yeah, my friend has the Revelations house, I believe. Yeah, he's got the round. It's amazing to see that I've done all of that. Now, I'm very confused to the matter that most of my friends are basically thingies. So, nope. I died. But the thing is, guess what?
Your poo. Your poo.
I made it around 50 bitch. Under 1 hour.
Show me then.
I was on local, so it wouldn't record gameplay.
Yes, it was.
And plus, I got it on live, and it just completely cut off and disconnected me out of the sleep.
You didn't get to 50,
Yeah, I did. You're just.
I've got 3 long rounds survivor.
Long round survivor. I got to round 34 in 20 minutes.
Oh, someone's watching it.
I know. They're going back through what happened to the end because it cut off.
You've had 2 likes. Who's liked it?
Dick.
You like your 1 like. You're gay.
I got 11 subs, bitch. Someone just freaking subscribed. Nice. Not the person that add me.
Hi! I'm gay. Safe.
You do realise I'm recording again, but guess what? They can't hear you.
Well, I'm dabbing on your ass. Well, thumbnail.
And I'll finger up your ass. Stop! Stop! Get out!
Sit on my lap and I'll give you
No!
some look. I'll get you to round 1000.
No, you won't.
In 1 second.
You only get me to round 1.
As soon as the game starts, I'll bet it's on 1000.
Yeah, because it's got to say 0, 0, 0. That isn't around 1,000. Else the zombies would be chasing me. Yeah, the wood. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, geese. Alright. Oh god. Anyways, cut off the stream. Cut off the stream. Hopefully people see the thing. Alright, mate. Apparently, my stream says I've been streaming for 15 hours. What the fuck is that then?
What?
Why do you keep doing that every time I come on?
What?
Alright, guys. Alright, you sons of a bitches who's watching. Yeah, soz, but I gotta admit. Sons of a bitch. God. Jesus Christ.
To bust the entire Five Nights at Freddy's universe wide open in the story. You never knew. If you thought the story of Five Nights at Freddy's villain was an open and shut case, think again. Everything we've been led to believe was a lie. And I, it's Graham, my name's Graham, am going to prove it. I am going to prove that the purple guy was innocent all along, and it all comes together in Sister Location. But first, we have to explain some of the background. So lube up your brain holes for some knowledge dildos, and pay close attention. There's a lot to get through here. Let's begin by quickly running through what happens in Sister Location, so I can get some facts down. Our character is hired to do maintenance on the animatronics. As we know from previous games, this isn't exactly the
basically, I'm going to do Gary's mod in a minute, so hope you guys stay tuned for that because it takes me
the other incredibly important character introduced to us in this game is the
when will this
baby, who talks to us and helps us survive night after night. Well, she helps us survive until the 5th night, when we follow Baby's advice and get to the scooping room. This room is equipped with a device that scoops out the endoskeleton of the animatronics for easier repair. Baby explains that the animatronics need to get out. They want to hide in our body, and then the scooper scoops out our insides. The ending scene is a creepy pan over to a poorly lit mirror where we see a man's shadowy reflection, and then he opens his eyes. Holy ballsack! We're an animatronic in a human body? That's really gross. But my eyes look cool. I didn't need my insides anyway. With this ending scene coming directly after the protagonist getting scooped, we can safely assume that the character in the mirror is us. And that whoever the main character is in Sister Location, by the end of the game, they aren't a person anymore. So, end of story, right? Another unimportant protagonist with a joke name gets killed in a FNAF game. This one gets killed in a surprisingly creepy way, but that's about it. If you know anything about how Scott Cawthon makes games, and if you're watching this video, I'm sure you do, you know that there has to be more to the story than that. Oh, and believe me, there's a lot more. So who do we play as in Sister Location? Well, I do enjoy a good Eggs Benny. That's definitely not a real name. Who is this mysterious man who comes back to this deadly job night after night only to be scooped like a human ice cream cone? While many of the other FNAF protagonists ended up being unimportant, there are many crucial hidden details that prove that Sister Location's main character is important and that reveal his true identity. We're going to go through the evidence, but I'll reveal the protagonist's identity right now. Sister Location's main character, the one who gets scooped in the end and whose skin is inhabited by an animatronic, that person is the purple guy. But how do we know? And if that is true, how does all this lead to the purple guy's innocence? Listen carefully, because this is about to get complicated. Let's go back to the intro sequence of FNAF Sister Location, which is the clip that played at the beginning of this video. That's called foreshadowing, by the way. Look that term up if you want, but basically it means this is awesome writing and stuff. But, you know, not a big deal or anything. Let's play the clip after an unfamiliar voice asks someone to explain some of the strange design choices in the animatronics.
She can dance. She can sing. She's equipped with built-in helium tech for inflating balloons right at her fingertips. She can take song requests. She can even dispense ice cream. With all due respect, those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton.
Here's the first piece of the puzzle. The anonymous voice is talking to a certain Mr. Afton. But who is that? The name must be important if it's directly referenced in the intro sequence of the game, and there's a super scary horror noise right after it. Hey! I didn't say to play it! You're making my butthole wink! So who is Mr. Afton? The answer is revealed in the largely unread Five Nights at Freddy's horror novel, The Silver Eyes. I'd like to thank Mr. Batpad over at Game Theory, along with all the good people who actually read the book, for already doing this research so I can spend more time making butthole jokes. Thanks, guys. What that research uncovered is that Mr. Afton, whose full name is revealed to be William Afton in the book, is the true identity of the Purple Guy. In that novel, we find out the real origins of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and the animatronics. The business was started by two partners, so this is proof that the Mr. Afton referenced in the intro sequence is the Purple Guy. But this isn't proof that we play as the Purple Guy in sister location. Not yet, anyway. At the very least, this is a clear and direct reference suggesting that Mr. Afton, aka the Purple Guy, is important in this game. Here's something a little more substantial. Remember how the main character gets scooped at the end of the game and you see the glowing eyes of an animatronic staring creepily in the mirror? Can you guess the color of those glowing animatronic eyes? That's right. Purple. And before you just brush this off as a coincidence, first of all, this is Scott we're talking about here. Nothing that blatant is a coincidence. We're talking about a guy that changed the color of a character's dialogue from yellow to slightly different yellow to indicate a character change for the last few sentences of a game. This guy is definitely paying attention to what color he uses for things. And even more importantly, not one of the other animatronics in Sister Location has purple eyes. Not one! Would he really make the eyes of this animatronic purple for no reason? And after directly referencing the Purple Guy in the very first sequence of the game? I don't think so. As the legendary pitchman Billy Mays would say. But wait, there's more. The evidence I've introduced so far, while strong, is mostly circumstantial. But what's coming up next, in my mind, is undeniable. In Sister Location, if you complete the minigame correctly, you witness the animatronic baby murder a reddish-haired, green-eyed little girl. Does that little girl look familiar to you? She should. We saw her in another game. In the FNAF 4 minigames, we come across another reddish-haired, green-eyed little girl who knows a little bit too much about the animatronics. Yes, the two girls do look slightly different, but Scott has updated a character's graphics a bit between games before. With the major characteristics of reddish hair, green eyes, and a little girl all matching up, it's safe to assume that these two characters are one and the same. And who is this little girl? Remember in the FNAF 4 minigames where we first meet this green-eyed girl, we come across an empty girl's room in the crying child's house. Without going too deep into it, because it would take way too long, we concluded from our FNAF 4 video, which you can totally still watch after this, that the crying child's dad is the Purple Guy. It was the only explanation for why the crying child kept on appearing in Fazbear's Pizzeria when he clearly hated it, or for how the crying child got locked in the employees-only animatronics part room. It was widely theorized, and now it's confirmed that the Purple Guy worked in the pizzeria. So the Purple Guy being the crying child's father was the only possible explanation. That means that whoever lives in that girl's room is probably the Purple Guy's daughter. And who's the only girl found anywhere close to that room? That same green-eyed girl. The same green-eyed girl that we see getting murdered by Baby in the Sister Location minigame. The Purple Guy's daughter was murdered by an animatronic. Pretty wild, right? Maybe that's why the Purple Guy is doing this dangerous job, to contact his daughter's spirit, who's somehow trapped in Baby. But that isn't mere speculation. Take a listen to the questions that we hear in between nights in Sister Location. First, here's night 1. Notice how the voice is clearly a little girl's, and she is obviously talking to her father. For whoever the girl refers to as her, judging by the minigame where this girl dies, her is likely Baby.
Let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
You let the other children go see her implies that the father is in a position of authority over the animatronics. Perhaps he's even one of the two partners who made these animatronics.
Daddy just once let me go play with her. She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
makers of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, the ones who created Baby and the other animatronics.
Daddy isn't watching.
The girl then gets killed by Baby. How much clearer could it get? The girl asking these questions must be the same girl that gets killed by Baby in the sister location minigame. Nothing else makes sense. That reddish-haired, green-eyed little girl who gets murdered is the same green-eyed girl from Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and that girl is the purple guy's daughter. So what does all this mean? It means that in sister location, the main character, the one you control and play as the entire time, is the purple guy. And if you're still not convinced, if all this evidence hasn't changed your mind, here's the kicker. In sister location secret ending, Baby asks the protagonist a question that puts the final nail in this coffin.
Isn't this why you came here? To be with her again?
Her can only mean one person. You are the father of the green-eyed girl that gets murdered by Baby. You are there to be with your dead daughter. And you are the purple guy. All of this, the Mr. Afton reference in the beginning of the game, the purple eyes of your reflection at the end, the uncanny resemblance of the green-eyed girl to purple guy's daughter, the questions we hear in between each night, and finally, the damning question that Baby asks us in the secret ending. That all adds up to undeniable proof that the main character in sister location is the purple guy. But if you remember what I said in the beginning of this video, I wasn't trying to prove just that. I was trying to prove that the purple guy is, in fact, innocent. And I will prove that in part 2 of this video coming out next Thursday. I hate to leave you on this juicy of a cliffhanger, but trust me, it will be well worth the wait. So if you don't want to miss part 2, subscribe to this channel and check back next Thursday for the story you never knew. Now we have a very important question for you. Do you like crates? Oh my god, me too! Especially ones filled with loot! For less than 20 bucks a month, you can get amazing gear from Loot Crate. Just last month, we got a Loot Crate filled with speed-themed goodies like a Back to the Future DeLorean, Transformers laptop case, Mad Max Book of Art, and other dope stuff. It's like Christmas every single month! And it can be Christmas for you too. Just click the link in the description and enter Teresa to save 10% on your crates. Plus, if you sign up before the 19th, you'll get next month's horror-themed crate. It's perfect for us FNAF heads. Thank you all so much for supporting our sponsor and in turn supporting Teresa. We love doing what we do, and sponsors like Loot Crate make it possible. So again, thank you all so much, and we'll see you next Thursday for part 2.
I'm gonna have to end the stream here, guys, so I'm sorry.